Hey everybody, this is trydyingtolive here, and we have a very, very special guest, Mrs. trydyingtolive, and she is going to try out the game. She's about to crack up laughing because I went all of a sudden from, hey, you wanna play this game? It'll be fun, to hey everybody, trydyingtolive here. She's laughing hysterically. But anyways, alright, Mrs. trydyingtolive, go ahead and click the button Start Game. Very good. Now in front of you, you see several buildings. You see the launch pad right here. You see this is like a tracking center. This is a vehicle building center. Here's a space plane building center, and here's a runway. All right. So we're gonna make a basic rocket for you. Okay. We're gonna start off with a basic rocket. Okay. So we're gonna click on this button, this building right here. All right. So this is the VAB. This is where we make the rockets, all right? So we have the command module, and this is the rocket command module, so go ahead and choose that. And then click accept down here. Very good, all right. So they didn't give you much space below, so you can click on it and move it up. Yeah, and actually just click it once, and then move up, all right? And then click again. So you move that up a little bit, and if you want to click out into space here, and then right-click, you can actually drag the camera around. So right click and hold it and then drag the camera around. There you go. So you can go up and down and things like that, which is pretty handy if you're trying to, you know, see around your ship and stuff like that. Alright, so we're going to put a parachute because we'd like to survive on the way home. And so go ahead and click this button right here, those gears. Yep. Nope, the gears, yeah. And then this is our parachute, and we'll click that once. And then if you move your mouse over here, see it's dragging it with it, and we're going to stick it on the top there. All Apollo style, and the air conditioner just kicked on, so there's a little noise in the background. Sorry about that, everyone. Are you doing good so far? I basically had to pull her leg to try this, just because I was like, let's try this, this could be fun. Anyways, we're gonna put a decoupler on here so we can do like individual stages, kind of like an Apollo mission. And you know Apollo, right? They went to the moon. Okay, good. You're so meek. All right, exact opposite of me. We're gonna click that crane right there. Yeah. And there's this thing right here, which is our decoupler. It's going to let us have some stages. So go ahead and click that, and we're going to put that up there. Alright, and we're going to use an SAS, which is a stability system. I forget what SAS, yeah, click that. And SAS, we're going to use the advanced SAS. Click that, and then put that on the bottom there. Oh, you don't drag it, just click it, and then move your mouse, yeah. It's like, select it, and then unselect it. There you go. So we're doing pretty good. You have the ship stable, no rockets yet. So we're going to add a rocket here, go over all the way to the beginning here. And we're going to choose a tank of fuel. We're going to put that tank right there. And then you're going to put it underneath there. Very good. You're doing great. And then right there, we're going to use this engine right here. Now there's a couple engines here. And we're going to use this one because this one is the most stable. And you know, you don't want your ship crashing right now on your first try, okay? So this is your very first ship. Are you excited about it?
No.
No.
I'm not excited.
Alright, so go ahead and click this little launch button here. This could be our launch. And then say clear the pad and proceed because I got junk on the pad. Alright, and this mouse is not going to be as useful because you can't really do anything with it right now. So don't worry about that. And you don't ever play video games. So you don't know you're not very familiar with WSAD. But if you look at the WSAD keys here, they sort of form like...
What are you saying?
The W, the A, the S, and the D keys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the W, S.
Up some kind of
yeah. So no. So you got like forward, back, left, right, and then Q and E is like rotate, so you can control your ship. And so go ahead and to launch your ship, we have a throttle here. You see that little gauge right here? Yeah. You press Shift to go up and Control to go down. So we're gonna max throttle. All right. Now we're not gonna launch our ship just yet, and we're gonna press. You can let go now. It's gonna stay there. There you go. You press T. And this little light right here just turned on, and that's the SAS. That's that unit right here in the middle. And that's just keep our ship from careening out of control. Sound good? That's a good thing, all right? And then we're going to take off and press space. And that's just launch. Just press it once. So there we go. Our Kerbals are going to space. You can see them right down here. All right, we got Albert, Sealand, and Dunson, and they're all flying off into space. And you've got a rocket going here. Now, if you want to press M, you can see a map of all the junk and stuff, and this little guy right here, that little kind of there's stuff in the way. If you right click and drag. Drag what? Just drag anywhere. Just drag the screen. not left click, right click.
I
There you go. So that little thing down there, that's you taking off, and it's kind of giving you more
What's up with
orbital
all
things.
this?
That's all debris that I've launched up into space, and it's just floating in space junk, basically.
You put garbage in space?
Well, I have like space parts. Like when I jettison parts of the ship, I leave it in space. Like I'm not like, okay, we got to make sure we get all this junk out of the way. We just leave it in there, rather than like making sure it's all clean and pretty.
I'm sure it looks like it's careening towards Earth.
Well, it's orbiting, which means it's rotating around it. All right, so go ahead and press. Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
Can you clean it up?
I can delete it, and I also have a ship design where I grab a hold of it and bring it back down. But you might be running out of fuel soon, so we gotta, engage your parachute in a second.
That.
You're okay with? Good. So press M to take us back out of map view. And so you can see here, this tank right here, that's your fuel tank, and so you can see we're running out of fuel. Here's your altitude, which is...
Is that why they're making the weird faces?
Yeah, they're terrified. They're like, we're gonna crash onto Earth. You're actually still going up. Your momentum is pulling you up still. And so you see this arrow up here, this dial at the top?
Oh.
That arrow is saying, okay, you're going up at about 100 meters per second, and you're at about 2,300 meters or 23 kilometers. Everything's in metric, okay? So whatever. And now here's your speed right here. And so you're going down 15, 10, 9, 8, and now you're actually heading down, all right? So this is a bad situation because you're about to crash.
He's smiling about it, so it's all good.
Yeah, he's got a Jeb-like attitude. There's one from the original 3, because they didn't randomly generate them. They were just original, and he was always smiling. Like, he could be smashing into the planet. He's like, yeah, we had the best time ever. And the other two are just like, oh my gosh! Like, he'd be having the best flight ever, and they're still panicky.
But he's smiling too.
Man, so he's got a good Jeb-like attitude. These are pretty good-natured Kerbals. You better make sure they stay alive, because they're pretty good guys. So what we're going to do is, we're going to need to separate these pieces apart, because we're about 1,600 or 1,600 meters. Actually, I should say 16,000 meters.
I think we're at 14 now.
Yeah. Well, by the time I finish the sentence, we're gonna be like running into the planet, and we're heading down pretty quickly. You can see the numbers actually slowing down because we're hitting atmosphere, but it's getting pretty bad. So if you look over here, all over here, you got all these stages, and space will actually cycle through them. So press space once. Okay, press it one more time. Click on the game. Now press space. There we go. So it separated your ship. The game wasn't selected for whatever reason. So you separated your ship, but your parachute hasn't come out yet because the parachute is on the next stage up. So you have to hit space one more time. And there's your parachute come out. So everything looks good. All right. And if you right click, you can kind of look around to see what you're about to land on. Just right click and hold it. Click and drag it. There you go. So you look down. Look around, there's a nice world. You can explore the world or whatnot. So look all the way down. Keep looking down. There you go. So that's what you're coming down on. Let's see. Did your little ship part hit the ground yet?
No.
I don't think it. I think it's yeah. Oh, there it goes. So that little bit right there, that's some space debris that didn't get into orbit, and so now you are floating safely back home, and you have flown a successful mission. You're just like, I didn't do anything. Well, that's because you really didn't do anything, because that was just very, very simple, just kind of getting you used to the mechanics.
You seriously play hours on this game doing this stuff? That was ridiculously stupid.
Well, that was the simple thing. No, that was the simple thing, alright? So you do that, and then you build up, and you're always trying to do creative things. There's a moon to land on and things like that, and...
Okay, well, what's the point?
It's fun. It's like science. It's like a simulation of science. Anyways... So you're safe here, and we're going to end the episode here, and we're actually going to try, hopefully do another episode. Hopefully we keep her interested long enough, but in the comments, I want you guys to give her lots of compliments, even though it's something simple. She doesn't ever play video games other than, casual games, so, be nice, or I'll ban you. So, hey, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.